Whenever you ready.
Okay, peace.
Peace.
Peace, everybody. So we at the law school. Y'all the Wisdom God Day. A lot going on. We have the Parliament virtually as well as live here. Actually, we really wasn't going to have it here because of the weather. It didn't rain. You know, all the above is caused by the sun and rain, right? So we here. The guards came. You know, they here. And that's peace to them. You know, so we, you know, the guards on virtually. Since I'm on here, I know the guards like in the front, we like kind of all over, you know. But you know, the guard Rasheen here, peace to the guard. So, and this is the communication that needs to be sent out. So, to give everybody, I guess the guards doing the knowledge, peace to the guards, you know. So, April and May will be in Mount Morris, right? For those problems, at the end of April, it won't be as windy, hopefully as it is now, and May as well. So next week, I'm in speaking with around the corner Harry Tubman to see about the show and prove, since you already have your 2 parliaments, right, already reserved. So definitely our biggest event is the show and prove. So I'm gonna like dive into that because I know they've been in meetings. I know Sabu here with me, so you know they've been in meetings and they're optimistic about us coming back in. One of the reasons why, to dispel again the myth of why we didn't go in, he wasn't Harry Tubman, was because of COVID, right? You know, so, and nobody was going there because we were doing recon to make sure that the church, anybody else wasn't going in there because, you know, simultaneously while we're trying to put something here on our property. But everything is real, we need to be indoors. Or we shouldn't be in Harry Tubman. Listen, man, look, if we can get back in there until you have your own. I see my brother Lord Jamel, peace to the God also. He secured our parliaments in P-Lawn, right? When we need to be indoors, he found that, and you know, that was peace to the God. So, just to update, so we're looking for, and definitely it's going to be a meeting prior to us developing the show and prove, because that's a big event. And we can't have that haphazard, so we have just a little bit of time before we get there. So next week it's either going to be nay or say. They're either going to tell us, can we get in there or not? Because before they was telling us, we're busy, the principal's not in, you know, because these people need to okay it. Although Ms. Williams was optimistic, well, how many people you coming? Because I thought it was going to be, we going to have a parliament in Harriet Tubman, have a parliament next month. So I said, well, about maybe 60, 70 people, you know. So they said, okay, bet. They said, and what do you need? The gym, the auditorium, the cafeteria. They said, okay, bet. So let me talk to the principal. Before, that wasn't even happening. I'd have to go tooth and nail just to say hi to this woman. So now that the COVID restrictions have been lifted, you know, optimistically, again, I'm not, you know, green lighting, you know, they're okay, bet. You know, so we're trying to get the show and prove, since Mount Morris, we're going to be in Mount Morris for April and May. So, and having said that, you know, a lot of work needs to be done, you know, in order to get, you know, we need to have our, the prefab that we talked about here, you know, we kind of slow walking with that. But, you know, again, God, I today, and I'm going to conclude on this note, I swore with a few people, I shouldn't even have to be sworn twice a week, verbatim, you know, with people who talk about that, you know, we not building here at the school, and they don't see instantaneously some monumental build. It's not going to be, it's not going to be easy for us, right? The reason why we gonna value what we gonna value, because you gonna have to go through something. You got to go through, yeah, I'm taking my time donating. You got to go through, no, we closing this door. You got to go through whatever it is that we have to go through. But we gonna overcome it, you know. Lastly, we had a meeting last week, right? In the yard. Peace to the God. Black Son came and he had an agenda. Peace. We dropped this stuff. That was peace. However, right? Here's where we get hit. The agenda, which the focus was supposed to be the show and prove, and what.
Take your time, God.
Yeah, the show and prove was supposed to be what he they mathematics, when we change the polarity, is that we are John here there with and abroad. And God, let me say this to you, man. There's some people I don't like, but I'm so much God, like the rest of y'all, that I don't get caught up in personality. It's about the principle, right? No, I don't break bread with you like I break bread with Jamal. But that don't mean that God, if you got a plan and it's for the betterment of everybody, that, oh, I don't like him. Come on, right, God? Oh, I remember last year we went through, come on, God. We now, I said that before. The mathematics, the alphabet, that has to happen too. We need the sun in the summer, right? And just like we need the wind. So that's gonna happen. But what I'm saying is that God, we have a lot that we need to do, right? And God, ain't nobody taking no money. Ain't nobody stealing. No, I ain't talking. God, the degree says we renew history, not repeat it. Yeah, that happened. But we talking about now. But why you can't come together now? Now I'm not here to browbeat. It's just that we on a mission. And even, let me say this to you, we on one accord. Even if you're on one accord and we agree, make no mistake, you're gonna be tested. Life would throw a curveball. Right? Come on. Now let me see where you at. And because you are the God. Okay, that too. But I'm saying, right, a test is an examination. Let me see if you can overcome this. So my point is, here we are, and fortunately we have enough space now to accommodate this parliament. But moving forward, God, we need a bigger space. Right? Now, again, I say that we are open to suggestions and comments. Some people, God, I ran for you. No disrespect, because I'm a father. And like God said, it's about examination. So when you come through the door from your neck up, what's your name? What's the days after that? Where are you from? Got that talking deep. I see now, Father God, where I have to go. Yeah, I see now where I have to walk. Because what I mean by that is that, listen, God, because some people don't have your intention, don't have your best interest at all. Right? And they are not stupid. And I know you waited for sight, moving along, and the rest of them, and certain people not to be here. Now you stick your hand up. Okay, right, peace, how you doing? Who you? Okay, what's up? Yeah, I just wanted to know, when we wanted to come and, okay, listen, and through further examination, we find your science wasn't worthy. Have a good day, man. Because we got a bigger picture here. And right, we're renewing history. We're not repeating it. I just had someone about 2 summers ago. Everything is real, God. I went through my hills and mountains, right? Just burnt me and took some money from us. Okay, bet. That won't happen again. And I'm gonna raise my hand. That happened because, again, we go from knowledge to born back to knowledge. Meaning that we need to, it's a process, but we need to examine people around us. Are you qualified? So when I'm saying, yeah, God, listen, we need everybody on one accord. Yeah, we do. But I ain't got time. I don't have time. And I'm gonna let you know, later on, it's gonna be a little something. Because if you come here, when we have a meeting, and you talking about, the reason why, get out, we gonna fight. We gonna fight. You getting out of here because we're done with it. If you not here, you don't like me, then stay out of here then. Because you get in the way of progress. Now, I don't mind against criticism. We're built on that. We were critiqued, taught, hot-seated. So please, Well, what can we do better? But we ain't got time for that. Oh, I don't, Sabu, I remember 3 years ago, he didn't come by and do, so I'm not, come on, God. Hey, listen, man, we have a big objective in mind. Whatever that is. All I'm saying is that, check this one in. John was sent to the island of Pelon for the word of God and testimony of Jesus Christ. Jesus teaching was freedom, justice, and equality. The devil was already created. So Pelon then was what? A penal colony for those, right, that weren't teaching what the Pharisees were teaching. So I'm gonna send you over there. I, John, also your brother and companion in tribulation. I'm going through the same hell and fight you're going through. They sent me here on Rikers Island, on Attica, because I'm out here teaching, and I'm teaching that, and they recognize who I was. So I bear witness and bear testimony. That's where we at now. If you're not our John, here, in accord with one plan, then you have a right not to like. I'm not here for, like my brother Law Williams used to say, this is not a popularity contest. I'm not speaking because I want class. This shit is real here. You know what I mean? And we got good brothers like yourselves here. And abroad, we get it, God. A lot of people couldn't make it, got COVID and whatever. Come on, we get it. There were world barriers that were preventing us and took us out of here. Some of our family members, a lot of us were sick as a result of that and bounced back. And you're here now, just your body, God. I love you, just your body. God, I'm here. I could have been somewhere else. I was sick. This is the problem. I recognize at my elderly age that I need to be here because this is how we assemble. This is how we come together. So peace to you. Yeah, so I'm just saying that we here, God, we here rebuilding, right? And our building is not just speaking. The wisdom of God is that we able to see the actions as well as the words, and we making that both born into the minds of the people. We got some things coming on next month, God. There's people, God, listen, let me say this to you. There's people, again, that I know that's not always visible here at the school, but they making it happen. You don't need to see me. God is seeing and heard. I don't have to be in the forefront. That brothers come through the door, God promised. Yo, God, what can I do to help you? Yo, God, we over here. Yo, God, I just checked that dude for you. Yeah, down tribal, we get it. Come on, man. When the Lord came one more time, he came to us here in the street. I could throw a Brooks Brothers suit on. I'm about to do that in a minute. I got a new job and some shoes. But I don't forget this, though. I don't forget the mud. I bring that principle with me to work because a shark smells another shark. Oh, he's flooding the water. Look at this dude here. He's talking about he sheep wolves and sheep clothing, all that. That's what I mean. So you recognize, understanding means to see. So with that, I'm going to conclude. You know, I just want to say that we here. I'm not here arguing or blowing hot air. I'm just saying I'm blowing hot air that you know that we don't have no more contentious. We don't have no more contentious and argumentative. It don't want to be argumentative, but I mean like I want to talk to you. I don't want to. Then don't come, God. I don't care about the arguments with Umar and C.R. Kill. I don't care. Both of them were my brothers at the same table arguing, and it impacted everybody. It impacted because we love them. So like when you see, okay, what's going on? You know what I mean? Come on now. We ain't got time for that no more. And I'm telling you, we gonna fight. You come in here, you'll hear about it. Yo, the reason why, we gonna be on the ground running. Because you're not gonna do it here. We got doctors, we got ministers, and we will cremate you. It might be cremate, I don't necessarily mean something like I'm a dirt now you, because I don't want to do that either. But we'll kick you out in your backside and get you out. We're not having that. Oh, and when we get to Harriet Tubman, let me say this to you. We blocking off across the street. I'm gonna put a sign there. I don't care what you do, drink and smoke. But do that in the project. Don't make it visible.
Right.
I don't care, no, we ain't holy and religious. Yeah, break your bread with your brother, but don't do it right there. Right. Go right around the corner. That's all I'm saying.
Go to the park.
Yeah.
It don't matter where you go, just don't go there.
Babies have been the most patient. You talk about this degree. The baby who's the most patient, the baby's been the most patient with us.
Okay, God, so let me come back. I got you, God. Let's you get up here and speak next. You know,
Yeah, God.
so I just want to include that note. And the only reason why I'm saying that, God, is because of law and order. You gotta have that, God. You know what I mean? And I'm visible. You know what I mean? The only reason why I say go inside because the Harry Tubman, the front across the street. Actually, we shouldn't even be outside, God. The Parliament is inside. Now I'm not. You want to pack the auditorium so you can hear. Because quite often, this is what happens, and I'm gonna shut my mouth. When it's all said and done, after Parliament, if I had a dime for every time this happened, I'd be rich. Yo, God, so what happened? And you're right there. Yo, God, what happened inside? What you talking about? You should have been in there. Don't do the 136, then what happened? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? You folding at 30, you want to go back to your own country, but couldn't swim 9,000 miles. That's what happened. But with that, I'm going to say peace.
I want to say something real quick, just to add on to what my name is Sabo. Peace. Listen, we have parliaments in Harriet Tubman, right? We have brothers and sisters that deal with parliament the way we know parliament should be done. We also have brothers and sisters, and it ain't no damn secret, so let's not act like it's a secret, who come to Parliament to hang out. And they come to Parliament to see where they can get here, God, here. Whether it's the LIQ, or it's the C-Cipher C, or whatever or the reefer. That's their main idea. Now, if they want to do that, go ahead and do that. The farmer said the best way to master that is to leave that crap alone anyway. But if you want to overindulge with that, don't bring no bad eyes on us over here. You understand? Now, those people in them projects got back to the school and said every month these so-called Bible centers come over in our projects. And I say their projects because they pay rent there. You understand? Half of these guys in there, they don't pay rent there. And they over there doing what they do, throwing all their garbage all over the place, yelling and screaming and acting like a fool. And word got back, food got back, so about the finance. That's their mentality. You don't even pay rent here. You understand? Respect. It says power and or what? Refine. People ain't got no refinement, man. That's why the power. It says put some refinement next to that power. Because power without refinement is wild ass power. It's a power that don't know what the hell they doing and they will go crazy out here. So have some refinement. And so I'm saying, man, you don't go inside no project building. You don't pay no rent there. You don't even live there. How dare you go in their place and get mad because somebody called the police on your stinking ass. They should be calling the police and anything else on your ass. Because you ain't got enough sense. That's why I say, listen, you want to do that crap? Look, 2 blocks down the street, they got a park called St. Nicholas Park. Go there and get high if that's what you gotta do. Don't bring no negative stuff on us. You understand? And then we gotta go through that nonsense because you knuckleheads ain't got enough sense. And I ain't talking about you know who you are.
That's right, but wit now.
Excuse me, my man.
Wit now.
You knuckleheads ain't got enough sense to show that you got knowledge.
That's right, God.
Let alone wisdom or understanding.
That's why I said.
And excuse me, God. And what about some culture and refinement? And acting like you got some root and be equal with God and know how to build and make things born and not be out here acting like a damn fool and then want everybody to respect you. How the hell they gonna respect you and you don't even respect yourself? Are you a fool? If you're a fool, then that's why you do what you do. If you ain't no damn fool, then wake up. You understand? We got enough stuff against us already. Enough! enough stuff against us already. Except for some idiots coming amongst us, showing that they ain't even got no damn sense. What kind of stupidness is that? And yeah, I'm talking the way I'm talking because I get tired of seeing that crap.
Real good.
And it's all the time. 20 and 30 of them over there. Talking about coming to, they don't even come into Parliament. And then they come into Parliament falling all over the damn place. That's what they come to Parliament for. To come see their buddies, to go hang out, to go get he, I, God, he, and act like that's what it's all about. That's the rites of passage. Let's go get high. Hell no. What was done in the past, we refine that in the future. We used to get high and all of that, but we don't live like that. And the God just said, the baby's been most patient with us because the babies are saying, damn, when they gonna stop they Savior? And I'm talking about the babies that could be 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old. Anybody that come in this nation and start out, they are babies in this nation. And they watching us who say we've been here 20 and 30 and 40 years. The babies coming in this nation looking and saying, God damn, do I want to be like what, that? I might as well just go hang out with my buddies on the corner. Because that's all they doing is hanging out in the projects or wherever they hanging out. Come on, wisdom God mean to be a wise God, not a dumb God. You understand? You wise the dumb and get rid of that foolishness so that you can rise above it and be born. Born not dumb, born alive, born for real, born what, right and exact. We not trying to continue. Everybody talking about, oh, the past. Well, we not trying to continue the past. Huh? If the past was all stupid, why would you want to repeat that? God said we don't repeat, we can do. You understand? So that we don't keep on doing the same stupidness over and over and over and over like a bunch of assholes. Let's be for damn real. You want to be for y'all need to pass this off to your brothers who ain't here. You understand? Because I guarantee you, they whole agenda is being jackasses. They stick their ass out and wonder why people keep kicking them in their ass. You know why? Because they stick it out. They ain't got enough sense to cover their own asses up. Bunch of fools. So wisdom born, he talking about the island of Patmos. Yeah, John was on the island of Patmos because he bared witness to what the prophet was teaching. They called Jesus. He was sent to a penile institution.
Wisdom God.
You understand? Wisdom God. And now, all these fools out here that's doing wrong, they in penile institutions. In their mentality, in their brain. They got pelon in their way of thinking. You understand? They in a penile institution because they don't know how to get the hell out. And they... Excuse me.
Come on, man, you
Hey,
exaggerate.
listen, man. Come on, man. You listen.
Why don't you let him stop you, man? Keep going. Keep going. Keep your train of thought.
My chain of thought is simple. If we don't have respect for each other, this is not a game. You understand? Black men. I'm looking at men here, man. I'm looking at grown men here. You understand? We should start being like we say we supposed to be. You understand? It says that we are all wise and righteous and does everything what right. It don't say that we all stupid and do things foolishly. That's not who the 5% is. And we're not here to play games with each other and act like everything's a damn joke. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, try to understand where I'm coming from. Because I'm coming from right here where I stand. And I'm going to close with this. Yes, I'm hot. Yes, we all should be hot. That's what the sun is, hot. You understand? But we should be hot and purify foolishness. Starting with self first. And then spread the good word or the what? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, culture, and refinement to everybody that is willing to understand. And most important is you gotta start with what you sow. Stop playing with each other. No, we shouldn't be over there in that projects. We don't even live there. We don't pay no rent there. And people is complaining every parliament. Oh, them so-called 5%ers over there, all they do is sitting out there smoking and drinking. Tell them brothers that. You talking about they're gonna block it off? Yeah, they need to block it off. Block them assholes from going over there. And I'm sorry to say that because they act like that's all they do. I go over there sometimes, hey, pizza, 20 and 30 and 40. Those are my brothers, man. And I love my brothers. Some of them, you know what they tell me? Oh, we standing guard on the outside. Any damn excuse they can come up with. We watching your back. We got security at the door watching our back. Why don't you come on in and add on and build?
That's right.
I ain't got time to build because I gotta go to the LIQ. That's stupidity to me, man. And I'm saying we grown men. Grown men know there's a time and a place to do everything. Isn't there a time and a place to do everything? Grown men know when it's a time to do that and do this. Grown men don't go out there and say, yeah, we're doing something righteous, so I'm gonna go out there and do something stupid. Fools do that, not grown men. Look in the mirror and then ask yourself, what are you doing? Because if you're doing all that stupidness, then you need to change what you see in that mirror. Because obviously it ain't right. It can't be right doing that stupidness. Any old way, God. Peace to everybody. Peace. They came out here to endure in this weather. They say it's spring, but it's still cold currents coming through the atmosphere. That's all right. We done been through cold. There ain't no snow on the ground. Now they got the parliament on Zoom. Some of y'all know the thing, and you can look at it on Zoom. But we zooming right here. And I feel good to be here. I travel 100 miles to be here. But guess usually I'm finished. But I tell you one thing. As long as we show and prove, the ones that know how to come on and stick with it and do it, ain't nobody gonna stop us. And stop acting like parliaments is not important. Parliaments is most important. That's why we gotta get ourselves together with these parliaments, man. We can't be getting kicked out of here and kicked out of there. We gotta do for self. And in the meantime, we gotta build our parliaments back up. Because if the parliaments fall, that's like the nation is just falling apart. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, it's only 2 people. That's okay. No, it's not okay. You didn't start off like that. The Father built a universal parliament. And that's how we got to keep it going. You understand? Not no we getting less, no we getting more. Because we don't subtract, we what? Add on, we build it. Peace.
Peace, God. Peace, God. Peace, God. Peace, God. Peace. Peace. Shot to life. You know what, God? Shot to life. Peace. Peace, God. You know what? My baby is Nala's. And she went into her pocket with $17. And she said to me, Eddie, can I give you this? You know, to get us a new school. So if we took all our babies, this is where this gone, God. I'm not laughing. This is not a joke, y'all. Peace. If we took all our babies, they would go into their piggy bank, their little banks, y'all. All our babies, this nation, and they would get to school before the gods on the earth. My daughter was giving me $17 to put forth because I said we need to get to school because I used to bring her to the parliament, and she wants to come to the rallies, but you know, under circumstances, I'm not going to bring down. But our babies would get this, God. We got to get together and put, like the God said, put to the test our family. We get about 100,000 brothers and say, listen, y'all, we need like wisdom, sight, and knowledge from everybody, God. This is real, God. This is really real, God. It sounds crazy, but this is real. We got so many people saying they 5%. This is what we got, God. You know, but nobody's giving to this cause, God. we are here right now, all together. We come together today for what? One common cause, God. To show and prove that we God. Allah's God always has and always will be going to be God. We're going to take care of our babies, God. But I'm telling you, if we could get all the babies together, they would go in their pockets, God, and give all that they have. And all within their what? Power to make this happen. Because they are the best part. That's why, God, we got to be the God. To show and prove that we can make this happen. That this is our what? Duty. This is our job, God. Do your job, God. It's cold out here. My baby said, you know, hey, God, let me tell you, God, if them brothers don't come and put their money together for this cause, God, then you know what? We do it ourselves. Do it ourselves, God. You know? We do it ourselves. You know? When them cats, Michael Jordan was playing basketball and them cats wouldn't get 20 points for him, he went out and made 50. So you do it yourself. Now I gotta get my 25 and I gotta get your 25. So that's what we do, God. Sometimes we gotta cover for these cats that call themselves gods, say they gods, but they ain't here. And they ain't gonna do nothing, God. You're not gonna sit at home and wait for no mystery people or God to do nothing for this nation, God. We gotta do it ourselves, God. Do it ourselves, God. I give them all I got. God, I got $1,000 shoes. I'm not gonna stand up here and lie. I got $1,000 shoes, God. I barely wear them, you know? But I give everything I got to get our babies something, God. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to all my brothers. I'm talking real. We gotta get these brothers that say they God, get these earths that say they earth, and let them go in their pockets, God. We said we didn't ask them for no, yes we are, God. We asked them for gold, God. We said we ain't asking for no 10%. Ain't no 10%. Ain't no rich slave making me war. We ain't teaching it out. We need this gold, God. We need this gold. If you don't think it's gold that's going to make this and get us out this predicament, God, believe me, it's gold. It's gold, God. You know, and a lot of us, you know, we got like I said, God, I got some chains, I got some jewels and things. I got shit. Hey, God, I give that shit up. I give it all up, God. I give it all up. I be somewhere in the $8,000-9,000 range. I give it all up, God, for y'all, for my brothers, for my sisters, for the babies especially, God. Don't even get it twisted. And like the God said, God building, God saying, listen, we coming here, and this is a lot of the reason, God, why we don't have this school. It wasn't ours, and this is a learned lesson for us, but we were utilizing it, and the babies were what, warm and safe. But now you want to get high, you want to come to the rally, doing drugs and stuff like that, and then act like that's not what we do. That is what we do. That is what we do. I've been off it. Drugs, y'all. God, look. Yeah, son. I'm off it. You know? I got down the seas, God. I got 11 seas. 8 girls, 3 sons, God. They will give everything. They will give everything for this nation, God. We got to do the same, God. Get your babies, get the earth, everybody. Do it ourselves, God. Not every month, every day, God. Every day, God. We God's earth every day. You got this one shit in your brain. This is when we come together from what we do every day. We work. We survive. We make it, but every day we God's on earth. We come together every day. Get us to school for these babies. God, get us to school every day. Keep in touch with each other every day. See God every day. Catch us playing lotto every day. Every day, God. All that money is our money. That's our goal. All that beer and lottery and all this trickery shit to keep us down from having what we're supposed to have, God. That's why we ain't got it. You don't want to live it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Lotto, clothes, this, that. You don't deal with food, clothes, and stuff. Regardless. It's not once a month, God. That's how we come together for our universal parliament is once a month. That we God's every day. To bring about a change, to bring about a cause. That's what's making us what swift and changeable, God. We real, God. We do this every day. Every day, God, we got to come together and put monies together. Right here in the law school, anybody that's here right now, come back here every day. This is what I got today, God. Find out where we at today, God. How much money we got for these babies, God. Do not play with me, God. You understand? You got to get real with this. You got to get real with this, man. I'm looking at my baby girl, man. I'm snubbing it off, God. I'm really snubbing it off. That ain't right. I'm walking home from school with her. Daddy, she got that $17, you know. That $17 she want to give me her last school goal, God. And that would go toward the school. Her money would go to, and I would take it and put it toward that cause, because that's what she want to do. And that's what we all got to do. We can start from that knowledge, God. We can start from my baby knowledge, God, down. I add on. And everybody here will add on. And it's all right, God. It's all right. If we wind up with $700, guess what? We ain't had that to begin with. See? And this is why every day we're going to do what? Add on. What we got now, God, we had 700, now we got 17,000. You know? And sometimes, God, we got to put it towards something. A school for the babies or something, or a building for the babies. And put it down on something. But we can't even get started if we're not going to come together for that common cause we talk about, God. You know? We got to do it, God. Peace, God. We got to do it, God. We got to stop saying we're going to do something. We're going to do it.
Peace. My name is Bishop Mel Kwan, the law. In the heart of Medina. Today's mathematics is where's God. You born that. Because you're born to this nation. It's what you wisdom to the world. And right now, you know, every day I walk this planet, people look at me and they be like, oh, y'all still here? Yeah, we still here. Because the ones that live this, you don't just walk around quoting and quoting. We teach the world. I got my whole build to talk about peace, God. And they respect me now. Before they didn't respect me because they thought I was a blood or a crip or something out of the norm. But once I started going in the hallways, I'd be in the hallway by myself. Yeah, today's mathematics, where's the God? All being born the born. Wisdom is the wise word spoken by anyone that knows the truth. Because anyone that knows the truth is God. That's why he God. Because he make it complete within himself. Before I can teach anybody out here, I gotta know. Because I got to show you my experience, my life, my struggle. You know? So it hurts me. You know? I've been in this nation 40 years, since 78. And the way this school look, it hurts me. That's why I made it my business to do what I did. I ain't gotta explain what I did, but I did something. You know? Because that's my reward. You know? If it wasn't for that man teaching me about me, I would still be in the belly of the beast. But I took that knowledge, did my appeal, did my own, and I gave it to my lawyer and said, yo, I'm ready to go home. I got a duty to do out here in these streets. I can't be in here in the penal land. I'm not part of the penal land. I'm part of Medina. In the land of the warriors stand and manifest the truth of God. And we born every day. That's why I love Bishop. Because he taught me to be a man. Have respect for yourself and your nation. When you got that, everybody will stand with you. And at that time, I didn't really understand each other. But once I sat back and did the knowledge, I said, yeah, God, you're right. Just be you, God. when you born the truth to the world, you got the. Now you think we all like that. I want you to go back everybody for wearing these for years. Muslims, Masons. Everybody thought I was a Mason at the time because my name is Malquan Widow's son. And I uphold that. But I'm God of the universe. Don't get it twisted. I don't study for 35 to 50 years. I study all year round. I'm the son of man. I just wanted you to know that because some people walk around and talk about, bitch, you don't know nothing. Come and talk to me. I got my own house. It feels like a house. Cool. I'm cousin. I'm not saying, man, I'm not scared to build with nobody, man. I build with the world. I said I live 120 Johnson Street, apartment 1J in Medina. You want to build? Let's build. That's what builders do. Somebody, we build this. Ain't nobody building nothing. Where the builders at? They building their own land. That's peace. But what about a home? What about our home for our baby? We got good brothers leaving, man. Now, when we leave, this is what our babies go. Nah, they ain't gonna have this. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna build at? We gonna keep going to Mount Morris and Fort Greene? That's the land we taking over? We not Indians. We the gods of the earth, for the universe. So we're supposed to be that. Be means to exist. Do you exist? Are you non-existent? Because right now, we non-existent, man. Ain't nobody respecting us because we ain't respecting ourselves. Once we respect ourselves, we would have somebody to come and help us. But we fighting and arguing over Muslim lessons and how far the earth is, and our home is right here. And ain't nobody talking about that. That's the plan. That's what we're supposed to be. God of the universe, that. When we can have people, look at all this around us. We looking like a abandoned building, like the abandonment that used to sleeping on Union Street. It hurts, yo. My babies, I got my neighbors. Yo, when you gonna take me to? I'm not bringing it. I mean, right now, you know, it's like, I gotta get them excuses. We under renovation. You know, we about to put the floors and everything down. I gotta tell, I tell a story. Because I don't tell lies. But I had to tell them something to make them content. To make them feel like, okay, well, when it get over, you'll come and get me. I got you. And I can't bring them here like I'm coming here right now. Look, we here right now. We cold, our baby's cold, ain't no food, ain't no unity, everybody this, that. Come on. We gotta be, boy, you gotta ball. How Laurel said? Something born, something gotta break. You gotta break this madness, God. You gotta really be the gods of the earth, man. I remember those days. You messed with one of us. The whole planet coming outside. Look at us now, God. It's only a few. And I love the few that's here, and I love the few that's not here. But we gotta come back, man. We gotta, like Freedom said, man, we gotta bring it back where the gods was the gods, and the earth was the earth.
Oh, we gotta
the
be
babies was running around. Maybe we get together, maybe we can get the babies and the earths and everybody out here, and we pitch in. We can't pitch in if you arguing, talking about nothing. Nothing that's gonna be beneficial to what we need. This is not a want, this is a need.
That's right, God.
We need this.
That's right.
I mean, I flew birds and all that up there. book we need it for our babies. Our babies gotta come to that library, you know what I mean? Come in here and teach the classes. Like the young God told me, you know, Bisbee, you know you gonna be the firstborn of these days and times, right? You and God, y'all held responsible. Now the elders is leaving, so now y'all gotta bring this up. So that's why, yo, for the brothers that's doing what we gotta do, whatever we gotta do, man, just call Bishop, man, I don't care, man. Whatever we gotta do to make it happen, God, let's do it, man. Word is born, word is life. And bond is where we live, man. And you a bond don't mean nothing, then you don't mean nothing. Because you keep talking about your words, and your word don't mean nothing. So put your words into action, and let's manifest it. In the name of Allah, man. Peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the gods of earth. Peace. This is the flying ciphers of Don, they swore the law. I'm from Medina, but I hold down Newport News and Hampton. We call that New Harvest. Now with New Harvest, this ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna say that shit again. In New Harvest, this don't happen. We got some place to go down there in Victoria Law. Even if I have to put the money up to buy the venue myself. I'm making sure we inside. And I got the young earths and the young gods cooking too. And we got plates. And when there be so much food left over, we give it to the community. This is what we do down there in New Harvest, Newport News, Virginia. For y'all that don't know. The day supreme mathematics is wisdom God. All being born to born. What does that mean to you? Is what you should be asking. We say this every month. Wisdom God. Well, what does that mean to you? How you been manifesting God? Every day. Because God has got to be manifested every day, right, God? And God made Nas born to me mad years ago. You gotta make Nas born. You gotta manifest yourself as God. You got to be you. You can't be somebody else. That's why we don't make it as far as we can. Today, I'm asking every brother or sister under the sound of my voice, before you leave here, to donate $1. To donate $2. Come to the brothers at the law school. Right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to start it off.
But who you going to give that money to?
We're going to give it to who's in charge of the culture management team, brother. We know who to give it to. Brothers need to learn to do business. I'm going to start it off right now. I would like brothers to donate money to this school. That's what I would like done. Every day. Every day. Every day, y'all. He right exactly.
We should be putting money up every day. We can smoke equality every day. We can sniff coke every day, right?
Every day.
This ain't no language we ain't used to. We could drink coffee every day. We could put clothes on every day. We could cop flags every day. Why we can't give $1 every day?
Every day.
Fuck out of here.
Every day. Peace, God. That's right.
Got you, God. I feel you.
Yes, sir. I want the world to hear this, though.
Okay, do it.
We need to do this. I want everybody to donate something.
Okay.
If you say you God, you say you earth, donate something. Do something for your nation. And your nation will then do something for you. That's what I'm saying. We are a nation. We ain't no clowns and we ain't no damn fools. We wise and we civilized. We draw this planet up. If you say you God, wherever you stand is where you are. You make knowledge born wherever you go. I don't care if you're amongst a snake pit. You draw them snakes up. You amongst 85ers, don't be scared to be God. Don't be scared to shout it out in the yard. I want them to hear this. Maybe it might rattle their consciousness and wake them up. And maybe they might begin to stand up and be a man and manifest God. And manifest the culture of our God. That's the science right there, son. That's the divine science of God. Each one to teach one so we can reach what? One. One mind, one body, one drum, one beat. All for one. All for one. That's the science. The foundation is everything. Without it, we have nothing. We remove the foundation, what do we have? We have nothing. This should be the most glorious. Period. That's the science right there. So I'm bringing this today in. I'm going to donate some money to the law school. And I would like brothers to follow my lead.
I donate, girl.
You know?
I got it.
I want brothers that's not just in New York, that is hearing me out in Virginia, that is hearing me in North Carolina, that's hearing me in California, to send your money to the law school so we can build this school up.
That's right, God. And if you gave $5
that's the science. If it's just $1 a day, it doesn't matter. Just $1 a day, 50 cents.
We need a paper trail.
Add on. Piece of the gods, piece of the earth.
We need a paper trail. We don't just need to just put money together. We need to just put a paper trail together. Understand what it is. When you get that paper trail, you got to know what it is we have every day. Every day. It's not like once a day.
Face to the gods and earth. Everybody building that content. I just want to build about seeing my end life. I just want to be a witness to the fact that I miss my end life. Growing up in the nation, I always saw the gods out. I always saw the gods wherever I went, on the trains, everywhere. I don't see the gods no more. I see a lot of other said nations, but not the body. And I think that's the most pertinent thing that we need in this world right now, is somebody that's teaching righteousness. Kids need that. The kids is being misguided. The children, the youth is being misguided. It's still our duty to teach the babies. There ain't nobody else's responsibility to teach our own but us. Facts. I don't got no long dialogue. I'm just saying I miss the earths, I miss the gods, and I'm waiting for y'all to come back. Just to say peace. I don't need nothing from y'all. I just want to see y'all. Peace.
Peace. Universal Satan. I just want to speak on concerned about a paper trail. Write a check, write a money order, do it that way. Nobody's against that. But I just want to mention that because I know that might be in the back of some of people's mind. And just like this God just got up here and spoke and said, I miss you too. I used to study all these gods. Sabu, I'm not going to even get into calling names because there's so many of y'all. I used to just love watching. Just come here and do the knowledge. Year after year, parliament after parliament. Never committed to say I'm going to just take on and study one truth. I saw a lot of this. This conversation we have now, I saw it coming. You understand? I saw it coming years ago. So this is why I'm here now. I expected it. It had to come. This conversation had to take place. But one thing I'm concerned about now is just like focus on those that haven't been tampered with yet. That's the babies, the literal babies. Then we got those like Sabu spoke earlier. They might have just started coming into this in their 30s, 40s. They're still babies also, even though they may not have been okay. But if they were interested in this knowledge, we're not here from the elders. We're talking to Sabu. me, myself personally, I realized that what we can do too is, and I'm saying this for camera, because a lot of guys step away, and I'm interested in the audience also that's going to get this film later on and check it out. All right, because this is a very important point. We can make ourselves more marketable too. Each and one of us as individuals, we're not too old, even in our 50s, 60s, said to make yourself more marketable. All right, because the only thing that's constant for us is change. Nothing too much stays the same, and we got to get used to that and understand that the Father taught us that to be adaptable to change. Because if we're not, we will die. Okay, and that's basically all I have to say. There's certain literature. I would love to make a curriculum out. Maybe speak to the God Solomon Allah. There's certain cats that is good for certain things. He's working well with the baby. We got Star Mel. He reminded me so much of myself. Because when I was going to college, I won't name it because it doesn't matter. It really does. You can go to a community college and come out just as good as somebody go to an Ivy League. And I dropped out of pre-law. And part of the pre-law program, political science, when I see Star Mel doing this thing, he reminds me so much of himself. And I got to get that second book. I got the first and the third one. But see, there's certain pieces that are very basic, like Stolen Legacy, George G.M. James. And there's another one out there that can just help us with our own person and our personal relationships with each other. It's called The Four Agreements. And what I like about that, it's rooted in ancient science and history that we have right here on this land, North, Central, and South America. I don't remember the author's name, but it's a very good one. All right, these are keys. We're talking about substance abuse, melanin, the chemical key to black greatness. Carol Barnes. First name looks like a female name or a woman's name, but it's a man. C-A-R-O-L, spelled the same way. Barnes. You know how that's spelled. Get that. All right, because it talks about how all of these substances they put in our communities, whether it's coke, marijuana, all the common ones, alcohol, how it affects the melanin molecule, even caffeine. All right, so I'm not gonna speak long. I don't really have much to say. I just want to say that I love y'all, and as much we can do as elders. And when the babies see who they consider old folks doing all these great things, you know what they'll start doing. Okay, if they're not doing it already. All right, so they got to see examples. All right, universal savior. Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.